to bat first, but personally I think having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
Crone has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
A few moves made in the field.
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. Nice solid defensive shot.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Loud appeal. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Catch. Great shot. Great timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Yeah, bowler.
There'll be one run here for them. In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
End of the over. Puducherry are 12 for none. Wood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
They'll get at least one. That's a boundary save for sure. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Buddha Jerry are 17 for none. Crone from the river end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
Yeah.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Super shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Crone shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Good bit of timing there.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yes. Bowler. Yes. No.
Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
Salt shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Bowlers. Catch it. Yeah.
Timed that brilliantly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
That's the over. Buddha Jerry are 37 for none.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the river end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yes.
Nice shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Yep, yep. Good ball.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Hold on.
Great shot through the gap. Over. Cherry are 46 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Good.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total.
Yes.
What a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Gone! Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 a roll now.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Oh, nice ball.
just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes. The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle. Mahmood has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
Yeah. Yes. No, no.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah. No, no.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. No, no.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep, yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
This could be out.
Yes. Good bowling.
Loud shout.
Yeah.
There's a chance if this hits.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
6 runs added in the over. Jerry a 67 for 2. Huge edge! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edge, unplayable. Out! What a catch!
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. They have to head back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yes.
Got right in behind it. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Dawson takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yeah.
Right off the middle of the bat.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Neesham, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Wasim with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wasim getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
All of that.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Wow, that's missed a lot. And caught. That's just superb.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. Puducherry weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Livingston, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Copeland ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice solid defensive shot.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
Yeah, mate.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No, no, no.
Copeland gets off the mark.
Yeah. Yep.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Mahmood from the river end.
Yeah, mate.
Decisive running might have got them 2. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
That's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Taken! A really good one too.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah, mate.
5 runs in that over. Puducherry, 98 for 7.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Oh, that's a spot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes. Keepers.
Big shout!
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Oh, ball. No.
Strong appeal. Beaten on the drive.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Wazim, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the river end.
Wait. Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yes.
Massive edge. A couple on offer here. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah, mate. Good bowling.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two are quick enough to avoid the run out in the end.
Yep. Keeper.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Gets back in time, a good decision against taking the risky second run.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wazim ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Oh, nice ball.
Massive chance. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Smith is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. And gone. Brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Good bowling. Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Oh, ball. Yes.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
There's trouble here. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. O'Brien, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Quick onto that in the infield. Bold, disturbs the furniture. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to... find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Absolutely nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Cobain shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Royals are 10 for none. Going with pace now. Going with spin now.
Catch.
Fantastic catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Crone will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Catch it.
Middle that one, great timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Crone looked to put that one into the stands. Pitched and turned plenty past the bat. Lucky not to be bowled. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper.
Good return there, back from the deep. It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards... towards third. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yes.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Nice solid defensive shot.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Royals are 39 for 1.
Yeah, mate.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Nisham, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single. Right out of the middle.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
13 runs added there. The Royals are 52 for 2.
Corey Kelly into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Cobain will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Yes.
There'll be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. Big appeal.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Ease through the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Wazzy won't have the pressure of facing up. Just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Head from the river end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the river end.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Yes.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Make it work. Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Massive chance.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
End of the over, 5 off it. The Royals are 61. 1 for 3.
Yes.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yeah.
Huge appeal.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Yes. That's it.
Good bit of timing there.
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
Yep.
Loud shout.
Yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard. Edge, what a ball! You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Solid defence, very compact. Gee, they're bowling well at the moment. They complete another very good over.
For 3.
Gone, it's a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yes.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Out, good catch, close to the ground.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. A couple on offer here.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yep.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Dawson back on now.
Into the attack.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Big shout. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
And the chance goes begging. There'll be one run here for them.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes. Yes, keeper. Yes.
Big edge. Straight to the fielder.
Oh no!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Royals are 100 for 5.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Got right in behind it.
Yep. Keeper.
Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Butler takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Making work.
Just threw the shot too early.
Caught. Did very well to hang on. Not a lot of room so close to the boundary.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Mahmood comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
The Royals get through another over, only 1 from it.
Yep. Keeper. Yep.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. It would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
Yep. Keeper. Keeper.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Oh, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Royals are 107 for 7. Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved 5-fer. They bowled brilliantly in this innings. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Ah, negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Misses everything.
Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had.
Yes. Great shot.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Cut down. Yep.
And that marks the end of the match. The Royals have taken the victory. Thank you very much for being
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box.